You just have to have that Instant Pot to make some tasty chicken tacos. So what do? You order it on Amazon. It's gonna come tomorrow, but it never comes. That's because some porch pirate stole it from your doorstep. What do? Who is legally responsible for that stolen Amazon package? That's what we're gonna talk about in today's video. Hey creator, I'm Ian Corzine, your social media lawyer. On this channel, we talk about the latest on social media and the law. So you think your Amazon package with your new Instant Pot has been stolen. What do? Step number 1 is to verify the shipping address. You wanna make sure that when you ordered the Instant Pot, you actually had it come to your house. I've done this many times. I have a lot of addresses in my Amazon account, and sometimes by accident, I've had a package sent to my office, or perhaps it's been sent to someone else that I once sent a package to for a present or something like that. So you really want to make sure that when you don't see the package on your doorstep and you expect it to be on your doorstep, that you verify the address in the order section of Amazon and make sure that your home address was the address that you sent that package to. Step number 2 is to look around for your package. Sometimes your package is not exactly on your doorstep. The carrier who is delivering the package may have put it in a location that's less visible for potential porch pirates. So I would look around the front of your house, maybe behind your fence, and see if the package is there. Step number 3 is to talk to other members of your household. Perhaps it's your family, your friends. Also talk to neighbors. See if perhaps they accepted the package and didn't tell you about it, and that way you can get the package from them. Step number 4 is to wait 48 hours. If you don't see your package on your doorstep on the day it's supposed to be there, wait a little longer. Sometimes carriers make mistakes and it's delivered a day or 2 afterwards. I would wait 48 hours before I made any reports to local police or perhaps Amazon reporting that the package is stolen. Step number 5 is to report the non-delivery to Amazon. How I do this is go onto the Amazon homepage, go up to the left corner, you'll see 3 lines, click on that, and then scroll down to help, click on help. Then you click on orders, and then you go to the chat portal. Explain to Amazon that you believe your package was stolen and that you would request that they replace the package or refund your money. You might also want to mention that you waited for 48 hours after the projected delivery date. You asked your neighbors and your family members if they accepted the package, and you searched around your house on the exterior of your house for that package. This will help Amazon understand that this package was likely stolen and you're not trying to pull a fast one on them. So what happens then? Well, generally Amazon and its sellers will replace the package you believe was stolen or refund your money. But I know you want to know the legalities behind this situation. So, is Amazon legally required to replace your package or refund your money when you believe the package was stolen? For the answer to that, we've got to review Amazon's conditions of use. You automatically agreed to Amazon's conditions of use when you first signed up for your Amazon account. Here's the relevant clause that we're looking at. It's called the risk of loss clause. It reads, all purchases of physical items from Amazon are made pursuant to a shipment contract. This means that the risk of loss and title for such items pass to you upon our delivery to the carrier. What does that mean? This means that Amazon usually gets the good that you've ordered to the carrier, and the carrier could be the US Postal Service, UPS, or FedEx. Generally, Amazon gets that package to them, and then they disclaim any responsibility for that product after they have physically transferred the possession from themselves, from the Amazon fulfillment center, to the carrier. It's also important to note that sometimes Amazon's own trucks take the product from the Amazon fulfillment center to you, to your doorstep. So to summarize, under the risk of loss provision in the conditions of use, Amazon is declaring that once the product that you've ordered, in this case the Instant Pot, goes from them to the carrier, Amazon has no further responsibility for that package. An interesting question arises when Amazon's own truck drivers do the delivery. Does the risk of loss provision still apply then? I think it does, but the point of all this analysis is when the package is transferred to the carrier, Amazon is disclaiming any liability for it. So if it's stolen, Amazon doesn't have responsibility. The big point to understand here is that if the carrier has responsibility for the package and then they deliver it to your doorstep, then they have no more liability after they've physically delivered it to your doorstep or to your actual physical possession. The big point to remember is that if Amazon has denied liability at the point that the product goes from them to the carrier, then they certainly don't have liability for the package when it arrives at your doorstep. This is the risk of loss that you contract for when you sign up with Amazon. So the answer to the question is whether or not Amazon has liability, whether or not they're legally responsible for a package that is stolen from your doorstep, the answer is no. In other words, if you brought Amazon to court over a stolen package, you'd probably lose. But customers not getting their packages is bad for Amazon's business, and so they've adopted an informal policy that when a package is stolen from your front doorstep or your office, they will replace it fairly quickly or refund your money. You might think, that's cool that Amazon is doing that, and it is. However, you've got to think that it doesn't come without a cost. I mean, think about it. The more stolen packages that Amazon has to replace, the greater the cost that we as customers have to pay for our goods. Also think about those poor third-party sellers that work for Amazon. The informal policy is that if there's a package stolen, that they have to replace the item or refund the money. That's a substantial financial burden on them when they had no control over the package once it left the fulfillment center. So the problem of Amazon stolen packages is one that you and I should strive to prevent. One of the ways to do that is to have all your packages delivered to an Amazon hub locker. You can find a listing of local Amazon hub lockers on Amazon.com. Another thing you could do is request that there be a signature required for your delivery. And a final thing you can do is to have all your Amazon packages delivered to your workplace if that's allowed. Amazon stolen packages is a real problem that's actually getting worse. I'm taking an informal survey about people who have had their packages stolen. Have you had an Amazon package stolen from your doorstep or your workplace? Let me know in the comments below. Tell me your stories. Now that we understand Amazon's stolen package policy, let's get deeper into Amazon itself. Do you know Amazon's background story? Are they an out-of-control monopoly that needs to be stopped? If you want to learn more, watch my video right here. And as you watch, I will be here at iancorzine.com to answer any of your social media law questions.